rebellion against the Council is termination. But because of your heroic services as a warrior, you are exiled to the primitive planet Earth, there to dwell in human form until you learn to restrain your hostility. This control unit will monitor you.
Hostility? Not good.
The sentence is passed.
You know that.
Yeah.
You ready to go? You got 1 minute.
Yeah.
Ready and go.
It's water.
Ocean.
Water.
Ocean is
river,
right.
River.
Pond.
Ocean.
River.
Ocean. He said ocean.
It's a boat on the ocean.
Boat is right. Okay.
We're going now.
It's a whale. It's a
Whale is right. Okay. You're good, Dave.
You're reaching deep inside you, know things you've never known. It's been tough, rough going, but you haven't gone alone.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
Hey, First Sergeant. Good morning.
Find your future in the army.
I'm going to use your restroom, so fill her up and check under the hood, okay? I think the oil's okay.
So, you've done it again. Lost another job.
The machinery down here is not built very well.
Such excuses are unacceptable for my report.
Your report?
Hostility level still high.
Who would seriously accept a report from such a flawed creature like you?
Hostile and sarcastic. Bad to the second power.
All right. I think I finally found a job on this planet that I can do well.
That's better. Now, what are the duties of this job?
To be all you can be.
Excellent. As what?
A warrior.
Hey, Hurley, remember when we were back at Fort Bragg and you had the night duty on New Year's and that little cashier from the muffler shop came on base and I covered for you the whole...
Don't you even try it, Stryker. I'm not risking my pension on one of your harebrained ideas.
All I'm asking you to do is help me cut some emergency leave orders so I can go take care of some pressing personal business. You call that harebrained?
No, I call that a violation of the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
I thought you were my friend, Hurley.
I am your friend. I just don't want to be associated with you. Besides, what good is emergency leave going to do? They're going to be expecting somebody at Fort Drake.
One problem at a time, Hurley.
You must forget your warrior days.
But I'm only trying to fulfill the terms of my sentence and fit in this society. It's an important job that many humans do here. And it is one that I can perform very well. Don't you agree?
Very well. As the humans would say, you seem to have me by the barrel.
But I'm sure this will look very favorable on my report.
about the Army, huh? Well, let me tell you, Mac. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy.
I understand that very well.
Yeah, take me. I just get back from overseas and I find out my ex-wife is going to marry some pencil neck. Do they give me a leave so I can go and stop it? Nah. They send me to Fort Drake to train a bunch of goof-up 8-ball babies.
I don't understand any of this.
Who could? They got no heart. You know, we usually get a little younger clientele in here. You done some soldiering before?
Yes. I have great experience as a warrior.
Combat?
Many conflicts. My battle group was victorious at Zeneb.
Mercenary work, too, huh? You couldn't have been a grunt. You must have been a leader.
Yes, I was a leader.
You know, you got much too much experience to start on the ground floor. Maybe you and me could help each other out.
Yes, I would like to help.
You could start out as a sergeant first class, just like me.
Will I get a uniform like this?
Exactly like this.
Now departing for Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, 82 lane 4.
You are in uniform. Are you also in the service?
You might say that.
I am a sergeant. What is your rank?
We're sisters.
Have you seen combat?
Quite a bit. We teach junior high.
What do you think? Pretty smooth, huh?
Phony orders for a phony sergeant to take over your assignment. Sergeant Jesse?
Yeah, and I made a real hero out of him. Lots of combat, chest full of medals. Kind of patterned him after myself.
All right. Begin.
I want it clearly noted that I am doing this under protest.
Give me the research.
I have carefully studied the history of human warriors. They are armed with primitive weapons, bows, arrows, atomic bombs.
Show me.
I have compiled what they call training films. Here are examples of perfect behavior in the U.S. military. Study them well.
Relax. Get through the first 3 or 4 days, you'll be just like the rest of us. That's what it means to be a veteran. You're scared all the time.
I don't think he likes me no more. Did he ever? Well, sure. Used to when he was always yelling at me. I knew he was a good friend. You want to know why he doesn't like you anymore? Why? You hurt his pride. Shazam!
Can you turn that thing down? I'm trying to get some sleep here.
And here are some battles fought by one of their greatest warriors. A human called John Wayne.
If I have to talk to you one more time, I'm going to tell the driver. Now turn that stupid little thing down!
Control!
I'm Sergeant Jesse. Here are my orders.
Right? Okay. Welcome to Fort Drake. Nice to see you, Sergeant.
Nice to see you, Pilgrim.
Sergeant Jesse, Corporal Curtis Tillman at your service. Am I glad to see you?
Where are the grunts?
All business, aren't you? It figures. A buddy of mine in administration gave me a peek at your papers. You have been through some stuff. Lots of action.
Action is what a warrior lives for.
Oh, are you the man? You know, ever since our first platoon sergeant went Section 8, I've been in charge of Bravo Team, which, in point of fact, should be known as Foul Up Team.
Where is this Section 8?
Platoon sergeant? Lost it. Took a quick trip around the bend. Nervous breakdown is what they call it. I call it bailing out.
Corporal Curtis Tillman, I do not know the meaning of bailing out.
Cool under fire. For anybody with as much combat experience as you, Foul Up Team should be a walk in the park.
Have you not engaged in combat?
All my combat's been in the streets. If you lived in my neighborhood, you had to fight me.
I understand that. Come from, it was the same.
Fall in! At ease. All right, this is Sergeant Jesse. He's the man responsible for turning this outfit into a real fighting unit. Sure you'd like to say something to the men, Sergeant?
Where you from, son?
South Dakota, Sarge. I sure do miss it.
Just remember, loose lips sink ships. What's your name, soldier?
Private Adrian Franco.
It's okay, Private.
We are all afraid here.
This one's for Joey. Corporal Curtis Tillman. These men. This is what you call a platoon?
Attention! Bravo Team present, ma'am.
At ease, everyone. You must be Sergeant Jesse. I'm Lieutenant Arlene Michaels, Bravo Team Leader and Company Executive Officer. We've been looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation.
Who has been looking forward? Bravo Team or Foul Up Team?
Sergeant, the reason why Bravo Team is last in training is because these men do not believe that they're the best.
Oh, come on, Lieutenant. Bravo Team is the outlaws and orphans. That's us.
See, Sergeant? Self-image problem. What's important here is that we believe in ourselves. Because belief in ourselves is the first important building block in creating a crack unit that believes in itself. But believe me.
Attention! At ease.
It's murder to send a kid up in a crate like that.
I would like to learn more about the men and their problems.
Yeah, I thought we could do it in sort of an informal way, you know? I know this little joint down the road where we can go over personnel and grab a cool one.
Curtis Tillman, something is wrong.
It's nothing I can't handle. It's personal business, okay, Sarge? Be right back.
What's the word, bro? Long time no see.
Word is I ain't your bro no more.
Otis. You cutting us off the same way they cut off your hair?
I found a new gang, man. A new home.
Give me that clean and straight business. Once a Strider, always Strider.
Nah, not anymore. Not for you, not for anybody.
Item 1, you work on a military base. Item 2, what do you find on a military base? Weapons, fool! Item 3, you can help us get those weapons and get yourself a healthy payday.
There's no way I can do what you're asking.
Have you forgot everything, man? The street is everywhere.
You're wrong, Deacon. No deal.
Now, some people would read this file and call you a hero. Now, I, on the other hand, see nothing heroic about a total disregard for authority and blatant insubordination.
I was bad before. I want to be better. That is why they send me here, Captain Butler.
Wonderful. I get them all. Bravo team's loaded with the same kind of misfits as you. I've got an exec who can't even make a decision. Now they give me a sergeant who's nothing but trouble from the word go. 2 days before Operation War Bonnet.
Well, Shazam, sir.
Incorrigible. Dismissed.
At least you're consistent. You're doing this job as poorly as the others you've tried.
Now I understand. The man who gave me this job was Sergeant Stryker. He created this history. It says I was a hero in battle, but a rebellious malcontent in peacetime. Disorderly conduct, brawling, and questioning of orders. Stryker made all this up.
As the humans say, he hit the nail right on your head.
I know what I must do.
Correct. Leave this job now, and I will not mention it in my reports.
No. I must train these warriors until they know all that they can be.
But these warriors are all aliens.
No matter. The military is the same throughout the universe. Only the weapons are different.
Very well. I will make a complete study of their weapon systems for your information. However, I must warn you...
Enter and center, Squid.
What was that, Sarge?
Come in.
Sarge, I was wondering if you'd come downstairs and say hello to my real commanding officer.
Yes, I would be very proud to meet another warrior.
Hey, Sarge, you know...
It's nothing, Corporal.
It's not as good as your home cooking, Mama.
Oh, they know I'm the worst cook in the neighborhood.
It's still not as good as your home cooking, Mama.
How about you, Sergeant Jesse? What's your favorite food back home?
Well, we took nourishment in many ways. It was only fuel for the unit.
Kurt's enjoying for something as silly as the food. It's because all the girls like the way he looks in the uniform.
Wrong, Nessa. I like the way I look in the uniform.
And green's a whole lot better on you than that ugly Strider purple.
Interesting mechanism. Excuse me, but your job seems most... Hello? I'm trying to communicate with you.
Whoa! Where'd that come from? It's too small. It's too fast. It's too erratic. It's got to be a glitch.
Could you stop moving and listen? Just for a moment. Such rudeness. Perhaps this will get your attention.
Oh, my God. Bogies, a screen full of them. I've never seen anything like that.
Hey, Sarge, I gotta hand it to you. You sure got Bravo team's attention.
Attention is a word used a lot in this army.
Yeah, well, you're not fooling me. I'm on to your game.
You are?
Yeah. The way you use all those corny war movie lines? Don't worry, Brooklyn. You're gonna make it just fine. Sure got them confused, all right.
They are listening.
All that old John Wayne stuff?
John Wayne was a great warrior. Curtis, who was that man in the red car?
Sarge. It's all in the past. It's another life. It's over.
Let's go. Curtis, be careful. The past is not easy to escape. Sometimes it will not let you go.
Wright doesn't understand why he can't learn to shoot by reading all the Army manuals.
Damn it! You know, I am really trying, Sergeant, I swear. You know, I have studied the theory and physics of ballistics. I have factored in the wind, the range, and trajectory. But I just can't seem to get the bullet to hit the target.
In combat, there is no time for all these thoughts. There's only time for instinct. Sometimes thinking only gives you time to die.
Great. I spent all my life studying and analyzing. Now he's telling me not to think.
He's telling you, thinking is nothing without doing. Think about it.
Sarge, this team target to the safest thing on the ridge line. You better show them how it's done.
Hey, Hudson, you're making a big mistake here.
Hey, Sergeant Jesse. Hudson's packing. Think you ought to come out here.
I'm not cut out for this, Sarge. I want to go home.
But we can't go home just because we want to, son.
I don't care what they do with me. I'm out of here.
If you leave now, you forsake your comrades.
Comrades. No one on this team gives a damn about what happens to me.
I do, son.
Hello? Sarge, it's for you. All right, Bravo team, let's hit the rack. Got a big day squaring off against Alpha team tomorrow. Hudson, you with us?
All right.
inside. Roger Wilco.
Yo, Sergeant Jesse. How's the warrior? Having lots of fun?
Sergeant Stryker. You have caused me great trouble here.
What, an old hand like you? No sweat. Anyway, it looks like I got my little personal business about squared away. Won't be long now before the little woman's right back with me where she belongs.
You belong here. It is not easy training these grunts. They have many problems.
Well, that's what I'm calling you about now, to give you the good news. Won't be long now before I get back to Fort Drake the way things are going. Of course, on the other hand...
Stryker? Stryker!
Range 1,500 yards.
No disrespect intended, but you seem to be a very primitive and ineffective weapon.
Elevation
Do
20
you
degrees.
mind if I examine you more closely? I'll take that as a yes. Nothing inside. More ineffective than I thought.
Load HE.
Oh, who are you? Projectile. Highly explosive. Dangerous. Negative outcome.
Fire.
Not good.
Bravo team's losing again. I mean, what these men need is confidence, inspiration, purpose. Do something.
It must come from the leader. I won't always be here. A man falls and you run by him, Private Franco?
Hey, his problem, not mine. Every man for himself, right?
Until you need help, Private Franco.
Yeah, Bravo's Pizza. All right, hang on. Corporal, phone.
Corporal Curtis Tillman. Okay, listen, Deacon, I told you I'm not... All right, man, I'm cool. Just don't hurt her.
Bravo team. Lights out.
That's what some people in this outfit are calling you today. Hero! Well, that's not what I call you, Sergeant. You're not a soldier, you're a cowboy.
John Wayne was a soldier and a cowboy, sir.
Hey, that smart mouth's gonna get you into trouble, and trouble's no stranger to you, is it?
That's true, sir.
There's something weird about you, Sergeant. 20 years in the Army, nobody's ever fought with you, served with you, or heard of you. I am gonna check you out real good. And if I find anything 1 millimeter out of line, I'm gonna be all over you. You read me?
Yes, I read. Butler, U.S. Army. Sir.
Good. As long as we understand each other. Dismissed.
Captain Butler must be one of the best if loud speech is the sign of a good leader.
Yeah, he got me pretty good, too. But Bravo team should be in much better shape by now. I have to take the blame for that.
And how long must you keep this blame?
Sergeant, I appreciate it. But I'm afraid I'm not much of a leader.
To be an officer, you had to pass Army examinations. They know you can be a leader. The only one stopping you is you.
Have you seen Curtis? Are your ears open, soldiers?
Sarge, I think he might have went AWOL.
Where can I find this AWOL?
He got a call from somebody he used to know at home, and then he was gone.
Curtis used to run with the 92nd Street Striders.
Can these Striders be found on Combat Street?
Yeah, on Combat Street. Right there where he grew up, 92nd and Waverly.
I will bring Curtis back to the base before Operation War Bonnet.
But that's a war zone, Sarge.
Hey, Sarge, I wouldn't go in there with a small army.
I shall return.
Sergeant Jesse, you alone in this part of the city? Curtis told me you were tough. He didn't say you were a fool. Where is Curtis?
He went to AWOL. We think he came after Striders.
Curtis? AWOL? I'll find him.
No, he told me in this neighborhood you must fight.
Sergeant, you fought your wars, and I fought mine, and I'm still here. And I was the boys' first drill sergeant. Come on, we'll find him.
They look at me with strange eyes.
They don't see many white faces on these streets.
I am in no control over the color of my face. What is the matter?
Is that what they teach you in the Army? Or were you just raised that way?
Where I was raised, the color of one's face had no meaning.
That's good to hear, Sergeant.
We had no faces.
Your mama taught you well. Look at this, Sergeant. What's it look like to you?
It is for playing.
For children.
Children? This part of the city doesn't have any children, Sergeant.
No children?
You go from little babies straight to adulthood around here. This is what you call a recruiting center.
To be all that you can be?
No. Most of these recruits never know what they can be. They die too young.
Tommy Wynn, you get your butt back over here. And don't you pull any of that Strider crap on me, you hear? One more second, and I'm going to get your mother down here.
Miss Stillman, you don't want to be here.
You're right. I don't. And if you had any sense, you wouldn't want to be here either. Of course, it doesn't matter, because you're not going to be here long anyway. You keep on. You'll end up face down in an alley with a bullet in your brain or a needle in your arm. Now, you take us to Curtis.
I ain't responsible.
That's for sure.
You fight well, Mrs. Tillman.
Damn right.
Deacon, you got what you want. Let her go.
Curtis, you're just not getting it, are you? What I want is in that armory. I'm gonna need more than a key to open it. I'm gonna need you, Corporal Tillman. You stay here till you get my call.
Curtis, don't do it.
Curtis.
Mama, what are you doing here?
Curtis, you are AWOL. I am here to take you back.
Curtis, you have a chance in life now with real friends like Sergeant Jesse. Don't mess up.
Why don't you go home? I'm never going back, Jesse. I'm tired of this man's army. I'm tired of Foul Up Team, and I'm tired of you.
You are a warrior, a soldier.
Not anymore. I'm a Strider. And once a Strider, always a Strider. You mind stepping aside?
Curtis.
Mama.
Oh my God, it's Vanessa.
Give it a rest, girl.
You better not be around when Curtis gets back, Mr. Big and Bad.
Keep flapping your mouth off, and you won't be around when Curtis gets back.
She's pretty mouthy for a little girl.
Vanessa, what are you doing here?
Mama, they'd used me to force Curtis to steal guns from his unit's armory. You've got to stop them. You've got to help Curtis.
We're fine. Just get to the armory.
Operation Warbonnet got underway today with a bang. For the next 3 days, elite combat units from the fighting 637th Division will be doing what they do best.
Lieutenant! What are you sitting on your duffs here for? Their teams are halfway to their objectives by now.
I think there may be a problem with Corporal Tillman and Sergeant Jesse Surf.
Lieutenant, you move your team out and secure your objective now!
Yes, sir. Follow me. Double time.
I'm supposed to take this hunk of junk over to the target range.
Better hurry, Corporal. Warbonnet's already in full swing.
Let's go, girls. We don't got all day. Move it. I said move. Move. You guys just do things like you're little children or something. Reality, Curtis.
In a hurry, Sergeant Jesse?
Yes, I'm doing double time.
Carry on, girl.
Bravo team, Bravo team. I must speak to Bravo team. Where are you, Bravo team?
Jesse, this is Lieutenant Michaels.
They're stealing weapons from the armory. I'm going there now. Lieutenant, I need your help.
But Jesse, I just can't. I mean, what can I do? Jesse? Come in, Jesse. Damn. Something's wrong. We better call headquarters.
Begging your pardon, man, but I don't think there's time. Sergeant Jesse needs help now.
All right, Bravo. Let's move out. The armory's that way.
Can be.
Sergeant Jesse, you disrupted Operation War Bonnet, took action without authority, placed your men in a dangerous situation to cause severe damage to U.S. Army vehicles. Damn fine job, Sergeant.
Yes, Captain Butler. As your great General Patton said, we went through the...
Yes, yes. I remember. Just wish I could tear this one up, Jesse. Never seen a discharge come through so quickly.
Discharge?
Yes, I had known you were a short timer. I just hope your replacement's half the soldier you are.
Does this mean I'm no longer a warrior, sir?
Jesse, you will always be a warrior.
Hey, Jesse, what's happening?
Stryker.
Did you have a lot of fun?
I'm being discharged.
Honorable, too. That wasn't easy with your record. Hope there are no hard feelings about your leaving.
No, my work here is done. Did you solve your problems with your former wife?
Sure did, and I'm really happy about that, too.
Then you are together again?
No way. See you around, Jesse.
I have completed my study. This army, while primitive by our standards, can certainly hold its own on this planet. No uniform. Does this mean you've even lost your job as warrior?
Yes, but this time with honor.
Your left, right, left. Now Bravo team was second rate.
They were just
as far from Section 8.
They were just as far from Section 8.
They were whips and fools and not too mean. Sergeant Jesse hit the scene.
Eyes, right.
Sound off.
1, 2.
Sound off.
3, 4.
Bring it on down now.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Spout
Sprouting all that John Wayne jive.
Sprouting all that John Wayne jive.
Sergeant made us come alive.
The sergeant made us come alive.
None of us will be the same.
None of the same.
Sergeant Jesse was his name.
Sergeant Jesse was his name.
Next on Hard Time on Planet Earth.
What the hell is this?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Don't spoil it.
The behavior between men here is very confusing.
I will soon be in contact with a subject called Jesse.
Hi, this is Pat Sajak. Join us tonight with Rue McClanahan from Golden Girls, Kevin Dobson from Knots Landing. Dion will sing. Ralph Nader will be here to moan about some consumer stuff, too.
Right now, take the fast lane to Lance as Burt Reynolds and Lonnie Anderson are off to the races in Stroker Ace, the CBS Wednesday movie, next.